Hi everyone, today we're going to be taking a look at the DTC Gear. Now I've had this phone for quite a while, but I never reviewed it because it's very similar to the MyPhone SOS phone. They both act as a power bank, they both got emergency lights on top, although the MyPhone one does have a siren built in and the DTC Gear doesn't, and the internal battery of the MyPhone is larger than the DTC Gear. Now inside the box you get the phone itself. You get a 0.8 amp charger, so it's not even a 1 amp charger. You get the headphones, which feel okay. They're not the cheapest quality, they actually feel semi-okay. Then you get a standard USB, micro USB charge cable, and then they give you this multi-purpose charge cable which has the old Apple style connector, the new Apple Lightning connector, and a micro USB connector. And the thing I like about this multi-purpose cable is, unlike the cheaper ones where you can only do say half an amp or something like that, this can actually handle high current charging or fast charging, so it is a good quality multi-purpose cable. Now the phone looks quite tough and it has got a nice rubberized feel around the edge, but I don't think this would survive a high drop. From a certain distance I think it would be okay, and this rubberized material will probably save it, but just like the MyPhone, I'm pretty sure if you drop it from a high height it's just going to break. It looks tougher than it is. Now on the side of the phone there's a little tab here, a plastic tab, and when you pull it down you get a full-size USB port, because this phone can also act as a power bank. So if I plug in the supplied cable, I can then plug this into my iPhone and I can start charging my iPhone. So you can see it's now charging. So not only is this a cell phone, but it's also a power bank, and the battery size, like I said, is 4,500 milliamp hour. Now let me remove the back case so I can show you the battery. Here it is. Just like on the MyPhone, the battery is removable and it has its own charge port. So even if this phone completely dies, you can remove the battery and you can use this as a power bank. You just charge it here and then pull the power out here. Inside you'll see it's a dual SIM cell phone and it has space for a micro SD card. So just like you would find in most phones, it is only a basic phone, it's not running Android or anything like that. So let's turn it on. Now when charging the cell phone you can see it draws around 0.8 or 0.9 amp, which is around 4 watts, and it doesn't matter what charger you use. Even if you connect a 2 amp charger, it will only draw the same amount of power. So it's not the fastest charger ever, but it's in line with other dumb phones. Now when it comes to features, the phone again is very similar to the MyPhone that I previously reviewed. It can play video files, so let me show you one that I downloaded. I'll just turn off the volume because it does have a very loud speaker. So if you're someone who suffers from like hearing problems, this is going to be the phone for you because it's super loud. You can see that the picture quality is okay. If I press 2, it will put it into full screen, but then you have to hold the phone sideways. And let me bring that up close to the camera. You can see that the frame rate is pretty low, but you can watch videos on it. They do have to be in the 3GP format, which is a special format. You can't use something like MP4, but it plays okay and the volume can go very loud. And it also has an FM radio. Let me show you that. You don't need any headphones to be plugged in. Basically it's a wireless FM radio. And you can see that's on 2 of the volume. So if I was to put it up to the top, it would be extremely loud. Honestly, this is a very, very loud speaker, so you will have no problems hearing content. It also has a camera, but honestly, the camera's not that great. If you use it in sunlight, the picture will be kind of okay, or under very bright indoor lights, but otherwise it's not a great image. I don't think anyone's going to be that impressed with this, but yeah, it's technically got a camera and you can take pictures, you see. Of course, this is just a basic operating system, so you don't have anything like WhatsApp or Viber or anything like that, so you can't really share the videos and photos with anyone unless you want to send them as an MMS. As for games, it's actually got an okay selection. It's got Sokoban, which is a popular one where you push blocks around. I quite like this game, although there's not that many levels, so it does get kind of boring after a while. It's also got Snake, which is okay. Starts off really slow, but you can skip levels if you want. And then my favorite game is Tetris. And I've actually spent quite a lot of time playing Tetris on this phone. It does work pretty well. So yeah, kind of no complaints. I really like the fact that it's got Tetris on here. Pretty cool. It does have an internet browser, but it's only WAP, So it's okay, I guess you can do like free Wikipedia and basic Facebook, free Facebook, but it's not going to be a very enjoyable experience because this really is just a dumb phone. I think the main selling point of this phone over similar phones is the fact that it's got a super loud speaker, it's got the wireless FM radio, it's got this pretty bright torch on top, but then, you know, so many phones have bright torches now, so does it really matter? Like, yeah, it's bright, but so many phones have bright torches in now. And then of course the other big thing is the fact that you can use it as a power bank to charge your other cell phones or to run USB fans, USB lights and things like that. So that's why the price is a little bit higher, because you're paying for the power bank features and things like that. Let me give you an example of a call. One thing you'll notice is you've got two buttons here, so you can either call out from SIM 1 or SIM 2. It's nice that it's got, you know, hardware buttons for that. Let's try to do this. I'll put it on hands-free.
Card number followed by the number sign.
And you can hear that's pretty loud, and that's only on, I think, volume 9. You could go all the way up to volume 15. So I'll do the call again just so you can hear how loud it is when it's on its top volume.
Please enter call card number followed by the number sign.
So that's really loud. Personally, I'm not a fan of people who go around with their phones on loudspeaker, especially that loud, but if you have some specific reason for needing it that loud, this phone can do it. And one thing I like about this over the MyPhone SOS phone is that the texting isn't slow. On the MyPhone, I don't know if you remember, it was really slow writing messages. Now, I'm not really used to this kind of typing anymore. It's been a while since I did the, you know, the old style typing, but it's much faster and it works okay, unlike the MyPhone. So you can actually use this as a phone. Of course, it can also play MP3 files. And that can go loud enough to annoy everyone in your city. Everyone will be able to hear you playing your music. So I think that just about sums up the DTC Gear. It's an okay phone. It is just a basic dumb phone, so there's nothing too exciting about it. It's got the wireless FM radio, it's got the power bank, it can play back video files as long as they're in the right format. It's an okay phone. It pretty much does what it says in the box. It is kind of rugged, but yeah, I mean, I don't think it can survive any major drops, but maybe if it fell off the couch, it would be okay. But yeah, don't kind of push this thing too far. It's an okay phone basically. It's, you know, it's probably useful for emergency uses because it's got that huge battery in, so it's going to last a very long time. So if you did enjoy this video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe, and if you have any questions, put them in the comments section down below. Thanks for watching.